Alrighty, so what are we doing today? We're going to be playing with this thing. This is what we call a penitrometer. It tells you how compacted your soils are. We have two different tips here. These are for sandy soils and clay soils. So, and then you have a dial at the top. And what we're looking for compaction numbers are usually around 150 psi. If we get above 150 psi, plants usually don't like that. So, since I have extremely tough soil, actually, you know what we're going to do? I was going to take the small tip, but we'll actually take the big tip. So we're going to unscrew this puppy from here. Alrighty. And then we're going to take it, we're going to add it to the bottom. We're just going to screw it in. Now, how does this work? I'm going to try to do this the best that I can. All we're going to do is push this into the... Oh, also we have to unlock it. There's an unlocked screw right here. Yeah, unlock that so that we can actually use it. Sorry guys, one-handed is kind of tough. All right, and now we usually stick this vertically and we're going to push down. And if we get above 150 psi, that means it's pretty tough. It's hard to do one-handed, guys. And we can also see the outside is the large tip, the inside is the small tip. So that's what we're kind of looking at. Outside large tip. So since we are on the outside, that's what we're doing. I'm gotta figure out a better way to do this, so I'm not just all drunk. Here we go. Let's try this. Alright. Hopefully the camera doesn't fall over, but it wants to. So we're gonna do the best we can here, guys. Alright. We're gonna push. Alright, we hit about 150 psi right there. And then what you can do is you'll come down into the grass. We'll pull it up and we'll look at it. And we can see that with my finger to the soil, we've got about, I can't remember what these are, 3-inch increments. So we've got about 3, 4, about 6 inches of depth there for this grass. Now, I did not install this grass, and I know what's underneath the grass, which is literally just sod on top of our native soil, which is crap, like most people know. Now, we're going to go to another spot and we're going to do the same thing. So, we're going to try it again. Whoop, if we turn it the right way. Alrighty. Here you can see we went a little deeper, I think. We're going to take another step. I'm going to take a look. And we've got about the same depth there. And you can see this is what the soil kind of looks like down there. Not too shabby, not the best, but it is what it is. Now we're going to go to our garden beds, those things, and we're going to take a reading here. Alrighty. So, here we go. Alright, with one hand, that's where I'm at. So, we're going to pull this out. And that's the depth that we have right now. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? Looks like we got 3, 6, 9, 12, around 15 inches of depth before we get to compaction. And if we can see that the dirt, the soil looks way different. Looks a lot better. Take it off the tip. Looks a lot better. Alright, let's find another spot that we can do. come right in here. Let's see if we can do this without. We're gonna push. I think I hit a rock. Oh, no, we'll keep going. I definitely hit a rock there, but we'll leave it there. Alrighty. Now, I just want to show you guys how much farther that is. Look at that. Look how deep that is. Alright, now if we pull this up, that's the depth that we have now. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, almost 18 inches. And again, if we look at the soil, look at that. We got a little worm up there. I don't know if y'all can see that little worm guy. We'll put them back. And that is what a living soil and soil biology can help you do. Turn this crappy brown stuff into something that you can actually grow plants in. Hopefully that helps.